Hi Virgo, this is your reading for January the 30th to the first week in February. This is going to be one fast read. This is excellent. Every week when I do a reading, you are 11 of the 12, so I only got Capricorn after this one. Virgo, this looks like the best reading of the week by a country mile. Let's start off with energy on the bottom, the Magician. Just, anything you want to do this week, you can do. If you're a chef, you're the best chef in the world. If you're a police officer, you're the best police officer in the world. Teacher, you name it. Taxi driver, working on an oil rig, it doesn't matter. You've got all the tools at your disposal to be the very best that you can be. You're just the master manipulator. You can do this forever. That's the infinity symbol on the top of his head there. As above, so below. It's all about balance in tarot. Glowing from the inside, showing you what you can do. I mean, if I get the Magician and read, I just stop the reading. It's like just fantastic. Love it, love it, love it. Virgo, best read. And the reason for that is you've got the world in your present position, and your present expectation is the Ace of Wands, and the unexpected, you've got the Queen of Swords. So, these three are just mind-blowingly good. The World card is about leveling up. The Fool goes on his journey. The last card he comes across is the World card. It's a portal. He steps through. He levels up to the next part of his adventure. And normally it is that you're leveling up. You're going up another level of awareness, another level of understanding. You're already a great person. You're going to be an even better person. Present expectation, the Ace of Wands, is a new start, but with real passion and enthusiasm, particularly if it's in a creative endeavor. Great time to start a new business, great time to start a YouTube channel, great time to say something nice to your neighbor as you walk past. Just share the happiness, and it just builds and builds and builds. In the unexpected position, you've got the Queen of Swords. It's the Justice card of the minor arcana. So this is a card of being honest and authentic and truthful. And with these three cards here, you can't be anything but. It's an amazing triumvirate here, really powerful. You want to do a new start in something, got all the tools at your disposal, and it's going to make you a better person. You're just going to level up. These three cards here all feed into each other. Whichever way they go, they just make the other one better. So, one becomes 10, 10 becomes 1,000, whichever way. And then the Queen of Swords, she's kind of above all the nonsense. She's kind of risen above gossip mongering and wittering and the nonsense. She just tells it like it is. In terms of romantic kind of relationships, she's been there, done that. She's been hurt before. She's prepared to be hurt again. She's prepared to step into the ring and try it one more time based on all the knowledge and experience that she's got. So it's a card of try again. She's above the storm cloud. She's normally looking forwards into the future, and she can see for miles. It's a very aware energy this week. You kind of, what's coming. It's one of those. It's an incredibly powerful way to behave, isn't it, Virgo? When you kind of go, I know what's coming up. I know what the boss is going to say to me. I know what my partner's going to say to me. I know what my mates are going to say to me. I'm going to tell them the truth. You're certainly not going to butter up anybody. You're going to tell it like it is. Sometimes that can be, quite acerbic, but you're aware of that. But it's like, well, it's for the greater good. If somebody says, does my bum look big in this? You would just go, kind of does, And then you could follow it up with, you look far prettier in that, So you're not being mean for mean's sake. You're just going, you asked me, I told you, I gave you a better solution. You don't want to go with that answer, that's fine. But it's telling the truth. In the cold light of day, you're telling the truth. Short-term future, you got the Burden card, which is 10 of Wands, which sounds like a really bad card, but it's really not. One, it's a 10, so it's almost over. In a Rider-Waite deck, the destination is on the horizon. It's literally 500 yards away. So, you're almost there. So something's going to feel like a burden in the next week or two. But this is a Goliath beetle. They can carry 100 times their own weight on the back. So this is nothing to them. So when someone else is looking at them going, oh my God, she's been given all this work to do in a fortnight. And you're like, yeah, I can do this. And someone else is getting a free ride. Yeah, doesn't matter. They'll get their comeuppance. Don't you worry about them. You just concentrate on your own job. You just concentrate on you, and you'll be absolutely fine. And then, you know, there's this energy of trying to stay flexible. If you look at the Two of Pentacles here, this ferret is balancing on this ridiculous system here, but it's balanced perfectly well. You know, it's like, yeah, I've got this. So people are looking at you going, how does she do this? How do you manage to stay so calm and so collected? It's like, it's just what I do. You know, it's, you're just shrugging your shoulders and going, that's just the person I am. The Magician, the World, the I keep saying the Feather, the Magician, the World, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords. You know, you're all working together for this, for the greater good, which is you. Ace of Cups on top of the World, so we've got two aces here. So this is an ace with real enthusiasm about starting something new, and this is throwing your heart into it as well. You're not doing something for the money, you're doing it for the love of it. The Moon, it's dredging up the subconscious. There's things coming out of your subconscious now, old emotions and things maybe, and could be positive things like, you know, this didn't work last time, it's going to work this time, because could be negatives, which is, oh, you're not good enough for this. You just need to suppress that. And again, you've got this kind of cold tone to your voice. You're aware of what worked last time and what didn't. So, you know, someone could come to you and go, oh, well, you tried to set up a business 2 years ago and it didn't work. And you'll just go, because of this, this, and this. You know, I started it, COVID landed. We're not in COVID anymore. We're far better placed. I know what I'm doing. I learned from my mistakes. I'm going to do this. I'm going to commit to this. Emperor on top of the Queen of Swords. The Emperor is the amalgamation of all four kings. He's come up a lot in these readings today. It's about order and control. It's about being in complete charge of your own future. You know, it's making your own destiny. You're not relying on anyone else to come up with an idea. It's your idea. You've got the ability to do it. You've got the enthusiasm. You've got the heart to do it. You know, you're not going to be swayed from the path for doing it. Love it. Yeah, this still feels like a bit of a niggle to you. You know, you've got this burden card, and on top of that you've got the Five of Wands, which is, there could be someone nipping at your heels, could be a love rival, could be some kind of just niggliness, some little friction in the workplace or at home. You know, your partner's going, yeah, I wish you did the dishwasher this way. You're like, really? You know, they're just niggles. We don't need to bother about those. But, you know, the thing about niggles is they do niggle you. You know, so do your best to kind of ignore them, and you're just on the higher path. You know where you need to get to. It's about, you're on a journey, you're trying to get from A to B, and there's some roadworks in the way. Just sit in the roadworks 20 minutes. It's fine. You'll be out of there in no time at all. Yeah. Don't sit there with your foot on the horn, you know, beeping to your heart's content. It doesn't do anybody any good. And finally, it's going to be quick. There's a quick success coming in. So I think you just need to stay true to your purpose, whatever it is you've got planned for next week. I think you just stay, you know, really fixed on that. Don't get swayed. Cold light of day, tell the truth. Yeah, two aces, the World, the Magician, the Emperor. This is really powerful stuff. You are in complete and utter control. Know where you're trying to get to. Just get there. Have a great week, and I will see you next week, Virgo, for more of the same. See you now.